Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
Hey guys, welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I am Travis. With me as always is Bobo.
Heyo.
How's it going, buddy? So, Bobo's not feeling so hot this week.
I did better.
I am ecstatic about it. So,
Shut up.
And I'll tell you why. Because I'm going to jump into it right away.
Okay.
I am happy I'm happy that Bobo is not feeling well because he's not his usual jovial self. And that is good for us this week because we had a tragedy a little bit. Well, we had a big tragedy this week.
We didn't have a tragedy. I had a fucking great week.
We had a tragedy because Bobo fucking won the Fantasy Movie League this week.
Yes, I did.
And boy, does that chap my ass.
Yeah, and not just Travis.
Yes.
Not just one. Murdered.
All right, I'll go with that. Sure.
I murdered you guys. The second place wasn't even close to me this week.
I mean, it was close. It wasn't like that. Like, it wasn't. It's not like you. Whatever. Sure. In Bobo land, if you want to say you murdered, you murdered.
Do you want me to get out percentages and start dropping some knowledge on you?
I would like a percentage. What was the percentage you won over?
So, just to recap for the listeners, this week, your wonderful co-host, Bobo, is now in first place for the week and overall.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. That pisses me off.
Oh yeah, Travis. See, that's the thing you didn't realize. I jumped from 5th place overall to 1st place in 1 week by one awesome showing.
Oh yeah, but you're one. You're not going to last very long. Let's just put it that way.
What do you mean not going to last very long?
You're not going to last very long on the top. You are thinly on the top.
So, just to give people I was 27% better than 2nd place this week.
I like that you have percentages.
I made $65 million, and Andy was 2nd place. He made $51 million.
Yes.
I murdered the competition this week.
Sure. Andy came in 2nd. Frank came in 3rd. Derp to Derp 4th. I came in 5th, which pains me. Speaking of pain,
buddy.
Big Red came in number 6. Androice came in 7th, leaving 2 screens empty. And Tim came in 8th, leaving 1 screen empty. So
Yeah, that no screen thing is really not doing great. Don't do it. I'm really sure.
I would advise against it, but you do whatever. You run your league however you like to do.
Did we find out who Andrice is?
No, I don't know who it is.
I have no idea. Please call and let us know. We want to talk to you.
Yeah, haven't gotten a voicemail, haven't gotten anything. So, yeah, I would love to know who that is as well.
I still have no idea.
So,
Wow.
Yep. Anyways, so this week sucked, and we'll move on from.
If you want to play and come in 2nd place to Bobo, fantasymovieleague.com. The league is Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, and the password is Travis Bobo. All one word, all lowercase.
Right. Yes. So,
Come join up.
come join up and join in our fun. And Bobo won for 1 week. This will be his.
I have reclaimed my perch as on the top of the mountain, and I will never let it go.
This is like the Cleveland Browns winning. Like, it happens. Doesn't happen often. But
Did you watch those videos of like the beer fridges opening when they won that game?
I watched a couple of them. That was pretty great.
God damn, was that awesome, dude.
I'm taking a break from football this year, but yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Congrats to Browns fans.
Sure.
They won the Super Bowl of their lives.
Anyways, all right, so we dispensed with that. Anything else that you want to talk about before we get into the actual topic?
We will save it for end times. I do have a fantastic end times for this week.
Okay. All right, perfect. So we will
I think I gave you a little teaser. Do you want to guess, Travis? It's about my favorite person in the world not named Elon Musk.
You did say that, and I have no idea who the hell you're talking about.
You really don't know who else I hate is almost as much as Elon Musk.
It's hard to say. Like, you narrowing down who you hate is not a short list.
I mean, no, it's not a short list, but would you like to take a chance? I guess just take a swing for the fences.
No, I'm good.
All right. Well, it's Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Jesus. Okay. Well, that'll be a fun.
I cannot wait to rip into him. I'm sick, and I'm going to save my energy for the end because it's all going to be unleashed on that fucking idiot.
So you guys have about 45 minutes before you can tune out. So
I mean, there's a little foreshadowing, all right? You don't want to tune out. Just skip ahead because it's pretty cool.
Skip ahead, yeah. Everybody's waiting for what you have to say about Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Dude, the world waits on bated breath for Bobo to talk about Neil deGrasse Tyson. I'm sure of it.
But before we get into that train wreck, let's get into some other train wrecks and go with our last week of Greatest Hits Month.
Yay!
Yay! We've done some jokes. We've done some Would You Rathers. We've done some brackets, and now we're gonna finish it off with the voted last one. And that is going to be shitty Kickstarters.
Yes.
So Bobo and I went out and looked up some terrible Kickstarters, and we're going to present them to you.
I'm always amazed how there is never a shortage of just truly awful inventions and ideas and people that put together the most awful looking Kickstarter pages. I mean, there's no shortage of content.
I thought there was I felt like this time it was a little bit harder to find some of them. I feel
really,
yeah. For me at least, it was like I don't know. Maybe I was just.
I had no problem.
All right. Well, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I will go first because I had no. I got something to get through. I want to start in the beginning.
Okay.
So Travis, would you like to pull up the Kickstarter that I sent you, the first one on the list for the new intelligent charger?
Okay.
And let's play the video. I'm going to play like the first minute or so of it.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and play the video, and then we'll talk about it. I'll tell you when to stop.
This is the Nick charger, the first truly and totally wireless charger.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Have you ever dreamed of being able to come home and just leave your phone on the counter and it will charge by itself? Are you tired of always trying to find where you put your power cable to charge your phone? Now, there is a solution. Meet Nick, the world's first unique new intelligent charger. You just connect Nick to a power outlet and place it at your desired location, on your counter, in your office, bedroom, or living room. Then, attach the charging pad permanently to your device. When you bring your device within 5 meters of Nick, it will start charging automatically and keep charging as long as your device stays within the 5-meter range, even if it stays in your pocket.
All right, I'm going to stop right there.
Connect to a power outlet. You won't.
So I think I picked
That's
up.
enough.
I think I picked
We've
up.
heard enough.
I think I picked up on why it's shitty.
Travis, why is it shitty?
It's not actually wireless.
Oh, no, it is wireless.
I mean, you still got to plug something in your fucking phone.
Well, no, did you see the pad goes on the back of the phone, which goes in your case, so you never see it again.
No, but it goes into your charging port.
Okay, let's say it doesn't.
Okay.
My point is, it doesn't matter because this product is not real.
Okay.
Listen, did you hear what they said? 5 meters. That's almost 15 feet, Travis. I can have my phone 15 feet away from my charger, and it's going to charge it.
Well, I mean, that technology does exist.
That is incorrect, Travis. The technology does exist. The only thing that powers something that far away so far is called the fucking sun.
All right.
It does not exist. Intel and AMD and all those companies have spent millions of dollars trying to make the technology work, and it does not work at all because it's almost impossible without fucking running electricity through the air and killing people.
Well, apparently it does because, they say
they're literally telling you that you can have an electrical current 15 feet through the air, just anywhere in your house, and it will charge your phone, but it's totally safe for everything else.
Sure. I don't know.
Yeah, right. And the goal for this Kickstarter, Travis, is $30,000. They only need $30,000 to make this technology a reality.
That's pretty crazy. Sure. Yeah. I don't know. I guess if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think the dumbest.
Well, the thing is, like, the Kickstarter looks pretty legit. They have a good video.
Right.
They have good rewards. It looks like it's going to work. The problem with that is, though, it's a complete scam.
Well, that would be a problem then.
Right. I'm getting very good at spotting these. I have a couple of videos like this. Like, it just, think about it. When you think about it logically, most people will be like, oh, wireless charging, that's cool. I'm going to sign up for this Kickstarter. Not realizing that this is not going to happen in our lifetime. Like, this is impossible. 15 feet, electrical currents just running through the air constantly, and it'll charge your phone when it gets within that range. That is like space level technology, which I'll talk about in another upcoming Kickstarter in a few minutes.
All right. Well,
It's just not going to happen. Like, that's not how fucking electricity works.
I guess I don't like. I mean, I always hear that this is like the aim of, this is the aim of the future, like to make sure that this actually happens.
It is. I feel like people are being misled. When you see Kickstarters on like radical new technology that's going to like change how things work,
right?
Here's a hint. It's not real.
Yeah.
Like, those things are being done by like NASA and Intel and IBM and Microsoft and Apple and those kind of huge companies that have millions and millions of dollars of R&D, not a $30,000 Kickstarter.
Well, I mean, hold on for a second. I'm trying to check you on this one because I'm not. This is not that.
I've looked into it. That's how I found out about it.
Okay, I'm seeing some stuff here that they're talking about. It can happen.
Yeah, it can happen in theory. Just like in theory, Travis, we can travel to other star systems.
Well, and the FCC has already approved one that charges at a distance.
Yeah, of like 1 inch.
That what is? Hold on, I was looking to see if it gave me a distance.
I'm
here.
just saying, if this costs $30,000, this is the first product I've ever heard of. You don't think like other companies have this technology? Like, it's not real. Like, it would already be out there.
Yeah, you would think they would just sell it to somebody. I agree with that.
Right.
Yes.
That's my point. That's how you know it's not real, though.
Well,
so this guy's going to make $30,000 on it and steal your money.
Well, okay, no, that I agree with you and I disagree with you at the same time because, and we're going to post the links to all of these on the website, so they're all up there right now. You can go to pwthepodcast.com to check out the links because I urge you to go look at this thing. It's not wireless. It goes into your charging port, and you have to have a case on your phone to hide.
That is true.
To hide this thing. I, for one, do not have a case on my phone, so this thing is fucking useless to me. But I feel like that may be a big stumbling block for companies as well, because it's not truly wireless. And if you have this thing in your case, you can't just pop it out if you want to pop in, if you want to plug into like an aux cable. Or whatever, you can't just pop this thing. It's cumbersome, and not, that's I feel like is the stumbling block. But I could be wrong.
That trust me, if you could have a wireless charging in your house, you wouldn't mind having anything plugged in your phone because you never have to plug anything else into it. You never have to charge it.
Well, but if you want to listen to like music to your phone or something like that,
so maybe it makes a dongle and you get another port out. I'm just saying that wouldn't bother me. My point is it's not going to happen because this is not real. Because if this was actually real technology, it's a game changer. The only thing that does that right now is the sun, Travis. They've made a mini sun.
Well, it's not the only thing out there that is just the sun. I just told you about an article, and you were like, yeah, it charges up to like 3 feet. It's not the only thing out there.
No, 1 inch, I said.
Or 1 inch.
And also, those things, they have to be in a direct line of path. And if you put things in between them, they don't work. And if you put biological things between them for a certain length of time, it burns them.
Yeah, that's what I like. A little fire.
Right. Yeah. You don't have time to do it now. If you read into this, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Trust me on this, though.
I'm not trusting you. I don't trust you for shit.
Okay, well, that's fine. That's probably a good idea, actually, in life. But listen, I'm just telling you, people, if you spend money on this, you ain't going to get it. You're not going to get shit.
You, my friend, are the epitome of fake news. I do not trust you at all. So
that's. I mean, listen, good call.
Anyway,
right, you got one for me then? That's not like this. Then what do you got for me?
I do. You know what? I do because I also have a wireless technology. And
oh shit!
I'm gonna play the video, and I'm gonna cut it off. I will tell you right now, this video is 3.5 minutes long. I just want you to listen to this video for a little bit, and because just listen to it because this is awesome.
Hello, my name is Michael E. Morrissey, and I invented the Blade Keeper, filed a patent on it, and registered a trademark. I've been asked to show how to use the Blade Keeper, how it works, and some history behind my invention. The Blade Keeper is easy to use. Place your razor on top of the Blade Keeper when you're done shaving. I made it as convenient as I could by design. The Blade Keeper works by taking the energy collected in the cavity of a traditional wireframe pyramid and amplifying it and then directing it upwards.
So at that point, he starts to disassemble what this box that he has. All right.
Okay.
So it's not clear right now what this is.
It's not.
I assume to my audience or to our audience.
No.
So I'll kind of give you the visuals of this video. There's a guy who is standing like on his back patio. It looks like in a lab coat and a shirt and tie. He looks like Doc Brown from Back to the Future. He's got white receding hairline. He's got a white mustache. It looks like all scientific and all that shit. What this product is, and this is called the Blade Keeper, and again, all this is up on pwthepodcast.com. It's a box that you put your razor for shaving on top of it, and it's supposed to keep it sharp. Yes. Now, I understand you're struggling for words because there is nothing that actually touches the blades to sharpen them. It is done by magic. There's a pyramid inside of it. With
wait, like does it like jumble? Does the box move? Does it vibrate?
It is. So the Blade Keeper is an antenna apparatus that is designed to collect, amplify, and direct energy in the electromagnetic energy spectrum using linear and nonlinear harmonic frequencies to keep the blade sharp.
That's slang for bullshit.
Yes, it is a box with a pyramid in it with a crystal that sharpens your blades.
Okay.
Through energies.
Listen, anytime somebody says things have crystals, you know it's bullshit.
Yeah, but it's so like stupid. They are trying to raise $76,000. They have raised. They have 3 backers for a total of $199.
Good for them.
Who are those people? Like,
I don't know.
That's the real question. That's who I want to get on this podcast. That is the next interview that I would like to have. Who would sponsor some of this bullshit?
I mean, sometimes I get the ones that people were fooled by, like mine. I can understand how people think wireless charging. It sounds believable. You actually are skeptical that I'm telling you the truth,
right?
Which is the sign of the best lie ever, Travis. Is a lie that sounds believable enough that you think it's true.
Well,
by the way,
yes, okay. I will get. I don't want to get back into arguing about that, but yes,
No. But my point is, the sign of the best lie is that it's almost believable because that way you don't question it. It's a lie.
Right.
This doesn't sound believable. This lie sounds like garbage.
But they do have a 100% money back guarantee if your razor blades don't last 4 times longer when using the product.
Man, the placebo effect is so powerful.
How the fuck would you know?
The placebo effect. You would think it lasts. You would use your blade 4 times as long and think it's still working.
Oh, okay.
That's how you would know it, though. I mean, no consumer does their own double-blind test,
right,
using their own razors and figures that out. They're just going to use the power of placebo effect and think it works,
right?
Because of the crystals.
Because of the crystals.
Because of the crystals.
All right, so that's the Blade Keeper.
Right, dude. We should make that idea. That's a good one.
All right, which one do you want to go through next?
So, I would like to show you. I'm going to skip the other one that is actually real but fake because you don't seem to like those. So I'm skipping that one.
Okay.
Let's go to one that...
Show me something stupid. Give me something that's really fucking dumb.
Got it. All right, let's go to the bucket list.
Okay.
So, Travis, in front of you, and we can play the video. The video is only like a minute long, okay?
Right.
Let me play the video for my bucket list. Live the life you imagined.
Okay. All right, let's play the video.
Here's my bucket, and I want to go to Alaska, guys. Come on.
Go, Bobby. I'll contribute to that.
I'll contribute to that. I guess
Hey, you can get more than that in there.
All right, you can stop it.
Go, Bobby.
Wait, is this just a family giving him money so he could do the things on his bucket list?
So, what the people that are listening to this podcast, what happens is this guy has a bucket, and it's just a silver bucket with a lid on it with a slit in it.
Right.
And he says, I want money to go to Alaska. And he starts passing this bucket around like a family table, and everyone's like cheering him on and putting money in the bucket. That's the whole video. That's all it is for like a minute and a half of this, okay?
Right.
So, the product is a bucket where with a slit and a lid, a metal bucket that you would just apparently the idea is you write down things on your bucket list on the outside with a Sharpie,
Right.
and then people give you money. They put money in your bucket.
Money me now. Money now. Money me. Come on.
Me and money need a lot now. So
Wow.
that's the whole product though, Travis. Literally. The product that you're putting money in for this Kickstarter is a metal bucket you buy at a hardware store. Like it's just a silver metal bucket.
Yes. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
This is so funny and so dumb. I was curious. Okay, I don't know if anybody else was as curious as I was, but I was curious as to what the prizes are for backing them. So I immediately went to the last one because a fucking $10 bucket. What could be the last one? And the last one is pledges for $5,000 or more. And so what you get is 8 buckets and 14 reusable lines. And then a bunch of other shit. I just like that you get 8 buckets. Like, here what the
Travis, you also get 101 exciting bucket list ideas with that $5,000.
Oh, I missed that. That's crazy. Like,
and a 2-year free membership in the bucket list community. Apparently they're going to make a community out of this.
and then and here we go again. Okay? I immediately went to look at the backers, and it had 5 backers.
Right.
Who the fuck can't go out and buy their own stupid bucket? Like
It's just a bucket.
right. I don't get it. Who the hell?
The picture says patent pending on it. Like, yeah, they're going to patent a bucket.
Well, my bucket list. Yeah. I like how No, wait, but
yeah.
but I like the title of it is My Bucket List. 3 words, okay? My Bucket List. However, the trademark one is My Bucket List. 2 words. My and bucket list is one. Is one word.
Yes, correct.
So they can't even get it right on their own fucking website.
Also, so people that might not or be at home right now or whatever, we're going to put the picture of the inventors on the website. Travis, if you scroll down to the bottom of the Kickstarter, you will see the pictures of the 3 women that invented this.
Oh, wow.
But you might notice that the heads don't match the bodies because the heads are photoshopped on.
That is photoshopped. Wow. Damn. That's
yes.
Wow. Okay.
They couldn't even take a picture of all 3 of them. They just photoshopped their heads on somebody else's body.
Well, because the one lady, the lady on the far right, is in the fucking video.
Right.
Wow.
So is they're all in the video.
Are they all? Well, excuse me. I just realized, or I just noticed her. Wow, that is. Holy hell.
Yes.
Oh, you're right. They are all. Wow. They are.
Yes.
They are not the proportions that they propose to be.
No, because the lady on the right, they photoshopped her in, but they didn't Photoshop in her neck. She just looks like a linebacker.
She does. Wow. That's
yeah, I noticed that when I was scrolling through this thing. I stopped the picture and I was like, oh, that's not right.
Wow. All right. Well, There it is. My bucket list. Unfortunately, it is over. It was unsuccessfully funded. They wanted $50,000 for fucking buckets.
Buckets.
Wow.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I want to go to. You know what? Okay. This one I like to call porn shorts or porn shirts. All right.
Okay.
I'm going to play you the video now, and just listen.
There is a thing which has been labeled as the new drug and new cancer of our era. This thing is called pornography. Pornography has already affected millions of lives worldwide. Unfortunately, porn remains a taboo subject in our societies. People are ignorant about harmful effects of porn. I am a real victim of this situation, and as a result, I started this Gave Up Porn movement. If I had people warn me about harmful effects of porn, I would have gotten out of the addiction sooner, or maybe I wouldn't have gotten addicted in the first place. I want this
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Cause
I have so many questions for this guy. Can we get him on the podcast?
yes, I would love to. So,
Okay.
Few things about this video before we get into all the questions, because both you and I have them, and we're not going to get the answers we want. But I would like to point out that in this video, he is it looks like he's in Venice, Italy, although it is this one is from Belfast, Ireland. But he's holding a lavalier mic. So if you don't know what a lavalier mic is, that's the one, or a lapel mic, if you will. That is the one that clips onto your shirt.
Right.
Well, he's just holding it. He's just holding it out, and that's how he's recording this stupid fucking video. I would love to know. At first I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this video, and he's like, porn is very harmful and blah 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 blah. I was like, okay, maybe he's gonna get into some details of why it's harmful. No.
Right.
I don't need those.
Well, and he also said he was affected by it. And then I was like, what happened to you? Did you go down some dark spiral of porn addiction and got addicted to some weird shit and lost your job? No, I've been affected by it. What do you mean? Your girlfriend left you to watch more videos and masturbate? Is that what happened? Or?
If that story doesn't end with I've got scar tissue on my dick, then it's not that harmful. I don't care what happened to you. It's just not that harmful.
I mean, people do get addicted to porn, and it can be harmful to them.
Sure.
But that doesn't mean that porn is the problem.
Right. Well, yeah.
People get addicted to a lot of things that aren't the problem.
Right. You are the problem.
Right. Sometimes, you are the problem. Right.
But anyway, so this guy is, if you want to watch the entire video, what he wants to do is make t-shirts that speak to about how harmful porn is. All right. But what I find the funniest part about all of this is, I don't care. People, you right there, buddy? Bobo's dying, but I don't. I don't care if you think porn is bad, and if you think porn is harmful, that's fine. That's your prerogative. But when you put together shirts for this kind of stuff, and you start to promote this, I expect you, if you have a cause that you're passionate about, I expect you to actually give a shit about it.
Right.
And my meaning of saying this is, what he's trying to raise is $659.
What?
That's all he's trying to raise. $659.
That's a very specific number.
Well, I would imagine it equals out to pounds or something like that, because this is from Ireland. But
okay.
But $650, just call it $650. You can't go out and get a fucking job for a month and a half and make $650.
Right.
You care that much that porn is that much of a harmful nature to people, but you can't go out and get a goddamn job.
$659, Chavez. He needs your help.
3 people have backed this. 3 for $178.
There's a lot of anti-porn people. When I say people, I mean middle-aged meemaws.
Right. So. No, I listen, I get that. I get, that's fine. And, and some of the other uncharted areas of shitty Kickstarters that maybe we don't focus on enough are the risks and challenges.
That's true.
I'd like to go over some of the risks and challenges for the porn t-shirts.
Please tell me about them.
The risks are low-quality cotton t-shirts.
Okay.
Low-quality printing techniques. Not nice designs. explicit designs, misinterpretation of the t-shirts, and delay in shipments. But I will say they have another section, how we overcome the risks. All right. Number 1, we will pick more expensive heavy cotton t-shirts.
Okay.
Number 2, we will pick more expensive printing methods.
Okay.
1 and 2, we will test the quality of the t-shirt by actually wearing them and washing them many times to make sure they are high quality.
Great.
3, we will hire a professional graphic designer. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, all the rest of are the same. Like, it's all like bullshit you should have done as you start a business.
Right, but at least I'll give this guy credit. At least that's like legitimate. At least he's taking that seriously.
Is he? You can't raise $650.
I mean, at least his goal's realistic, right?
Sure. All right. Well, porn shirts is that. So, what you got for me?
All right, dude, that's a good one. Wow.
Well, thank you.
I'll give you. Okay. I want to make sure we get to this one.
Okay.
So I'm going to do it now. This might blow my load. Travis, have you heard of To the Stars Academy of Arts and Science?
No.
Really?
No.
So, Tom DeLonge, famous for being a guitar player in Blink-182 / the worst guitar player to ever be in a band that I've ever heard.
Right.
Is also, people that don't know, a fucking lunatic.
Right.
Tom DeLonge is a huge conspiracy theorist who thinks that aliens basically live among us, among other things. Like, he is crazy.
Right.
But I guess he's taking this crazy and funneling it into this investment opportunity of his.
Okay.
So I have some notes. Do you have the note document open that I sent you, Travis, about the timestamps?
Yes, you do. Okay.
So let's play the first 30 seconds, then we can jump ahead to some of the timestamps. Okay.
Okay.
The video itself is 5.5 minutes long. I can't listen to this again. I did it once, and Jesus Christ.
I do kind of want to watch this whole video, but
you should once, but you'll never want to watch it again because your mind will explode from the insanity.
Yep. All right.
Let's start. We'll watch the first 30 seconds or so. Okay.
Oh, you want to watch the first 30 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's.
All right. Here we go.
And unknown. We have the chance to do something revolutionary. Something that I think
he looks like a drunk stepdad. As soon as he comes on the video, he looks like a fucking drunk stepdad. Anyways.
Never been attempted before. What if I told you I found a group of like-minded people who held senior positions in the U.S. government, from the CIA to the Department of Defense to the most advanced aerospace engineering groups within our national security establishment. People who have life skills in collecting and decoding elusive information. And they all wanted to do something ambitious, something that could help change the conversation about who we are through an unparalleled search.
Okay.
So, I've listened to 30 seconds. I don't know what we're investing in yet.
Right. Conspiracy theories.
So, let's jump ahead. Travis, go ahead and click that thing to a minute 30. He has a bunch of other people that talk also. Some scientists and people and stuff, okay?
All right.
This is one of those scientists, okay? Let's go ahead and listen from what's the timestamp from 130 to 140? Go ahead and listen to that little clip there real quick.
Here we go.
Engineers on the planet.
The truth of the matter is, we now know in our physics, which has been advancing, that something like warp drive is not out of the question.
Oh, what? I'm sorry. Did you just say warp drive is not out of the question?
That is exactly what he said.
Okay, so far I've heard that we were going to invest in warp drive technology. Let's go to 250, okay?
Okay.
To changing life as we know it.
I think it's in our nature to go out and explore and report back what we see. The fact is, we might not necessarily be alone. These things are real.
Okay. So now we're going to be NASA?
Sure. Well,
I'm not sure if that's what he meant by that. But let's skip ahead to 350 to 4 minutes and listen to that.
Okay, that is I believe because Tom DeLonge is all about aliens, so I would imagine that's what this is. All right, here we go with the next one.
Forward, but we can take that viewpoint and say, okay, let's leap forward. Let's try to get the 25th century science this century.
This is the time that we are inviting you, the public, to help build a
So
paradigm-shifting
I guess we're going
movement.
to personally, of those two options, I'm going to crawl forward.
No. So you cut him off. He was just starting to explain that they want to build a ship.
Right, to the stars.
Right.
Apparently.
Sure.
Right, okay. So, Travis, let me tell you right now, you can still invest. The last day to invest is September 28th. Listeners, you can still invest today.
A minimum investment is $200. I will tell you that.
Don't miss the opportunity, Travis, to be a part of this.
They have 2,500, almost 2,600 investors. Okay, I want to know how much they've raised.
I don't know. I think they're trying to get like millions of dollars, though.
Well, yeah, I would assume, but like...
For what, though?
For a spaceship to go find aliens. I think that was pretty clear.
Great.
I mean, it's dumb. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think it was unclear. They were getting to it at the end of the video. Maybe
No, Travis. If you go on to the website, though, they talk about making things like feature films, television series, publishing. They talk about brain-computer interfaces, engineering the space-time metric, beam propulsion technology, advanced electrogravitic propulsion. This is all things that Tom DeLonge is going to help build as the CEO, Travis. Tom DeLonge. I don't think he graduated high school.
Well, listen. I mean...
No, I'm not joking. I don't think he graduated high school.
Do you need to graduate high school to...
Yes!
To discover warp drive?
Yes!
Oh, well, that's...
At a minimum.
You're an East Coast elitist. That's what you are.
I must be.
All right, well, that's to the stars.
I can't even understand like how ridiculous this thing is.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen. I find it ridiculous for a whole different reason.
What? Tell me.
I listen. I get it. He's crazy. You know, he's kind of lost touch on reality a bit from what it seems. But the craziest part to me is they have 2,500 backers.
Right? No, that's a big part of it to me.
So, if okay, let's just put it all out there on the table. Tom DeLonge is a rock star who has the opportunity to meet a lot of influential people with lots of money. What the fuck does he need to do a Kickstarter for?
Right.
How crazy is your idea that you can't get some rich people into a room and fund it?
Travis, warp drive's expensive.
I get it, but
I mean, he convinced thousands of people to sign up for something where in the video they talk about making Star Trek technology, warp drive. That's like Star Trek.
Yeah, well,
Star Wars. Like,
listen,
just literal science fiction. The key word there being fiction.
Well, anyway, okay, I get what you're saying, but did we expect a lot out of Blink-182 fans? I mean,
I don't think. Goddamn, man,
I'm a Blink-182 fan. I'm signing up right now. I got $200 burning a hole in my pocket.
Guys, you have 1 day left. You can sign up till Friday.
Yeah, because you're gonna just lose that money.
Don't lose out on this opportunity.
All right. Well, let's move on from Tom DeLonge and his fantasies.
Okay.
I will say he tried to contact some presidential hopefuls in the last election to talk seriously about this.
Great.
And nobody contacted him. But yes, I like that he's taking it that serious. But I'm going to move on to another shitty Kickstarter because I like shitty Kickstarters that are absolutely useless.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you. I don't even know. There is a video to this, but I don't think it has actually any words. If I remember correctly, no. So what is going on in this video right now is there is a guy that you just see from his neck down, and he lifts. He's got a business shirt on, button down, white business shirt with business pants, and he lifts his arms, and his shirt kind of comes up. Doesn't completely untuck, but it kind of comes up. So the rest of this fucking video is the product, and they don't have they don't give this product a name, which is stupid. I figured they would have some sort of... Oh, no, they do. It's called the Stuck Tuck. But What I like to call it is second belt. Because that's what it is.
Okay.
So this whole product is a second belt that you wear under your pants but over your shirt so your shirt doesn't come untucked. And then you put another belt, you put your belt through your belt loops in your pants, and you put that one on as well.
Got it.
That's all this is. Like, I it's so fucking dumb.
How much money they raise?
So, well, they wanted $20,000. They got $1,300.
They got $1,300?
$1,300 for a second fucking belt.
Jesus Christ. For second belt.
For second belt. Yeah, I can't.
Second belt.
The about section. One fateful day, while running late for a meeting, I was caught by a prospective client literally with my hands in my pants by my car, trying to quickly retuck in my shirt. We've all had awkward moments like this and had to face the situation looking disheveled. Yes, we've all had them. That guy that spotted you with your hands in your pants understood.
Right.
Like, nobody. This is a problem not worth fixing.
Also, you know what I think about second belt?
What's that?
Second harvest. That's what it is. If you don't know what it is, Google it. All right.
I don't know what second harvest is.
Are you serious?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't.
From the league, Rafi.
Oh, wait a minute. I should know this, but I don't know this.
That's what he calls when he forages through his own shit to eat food. He calls it second harvest.
God damn, I love that show.
I can't believe you missed that. I thought you were going to get that. I thought you got me. Oh,
sorry. Now I need to go back and watch the league again.
Yeah, dude. Right. All right. So I got one for you then.
Okay.
Travis, let's talk about Rebel Yell, the hated hero.
This is the one we both put on our list.
Yes! Yes, I was hoping this was it.
This is it. Okay?
The story of a superhero pariah.
Yes. So, go ahead and explain it.
Okay. So, Rebel Yell is what is going to be, because this project is successfully funded. They got $664, which was 113% of their goal.
Okay. Yep.
So it's funded, baby. This thing's happening. He is a comic book character, okay?
Right.
So this guy wants to create a new comic book character that will do the following things. This is the point of Rebel Yell. Give Southerners a pop culture hero to identify with.
Yes.
Show that the Southern Cross is a symbol of honor, virtue, and integrity. Present an alternative to the failing mainstream comic industry. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah.
And above all else, tell good stories. I wasn't aware that the comic industry was failing. I was under the impression it has been more popular now than literally any point in history up to this very second I'm telling this podcast.
Well, that's what you do now. You just, if you don't like something, you just say it's failing. That's, all those other failing podcasts out there. We're the only one that's doing well.
Let me read his origin story here for you real quick, Travis.
Yes, please do.
Not everyone loves a hero. A man can do good his whole life and still be despised by those around him. Such is the case of Rebel Yell, the hated hero. He is a man who continually struggles in what appears to be fruitless fights, all for a city nearly beyond hope, a slum swamped by crime and corruption. He rises from the rubble with a rebel yell and attempts, in underdog fashion, to fight for the right of a lost cause. I've got to ask, is that lost cause slavery? It seems like it is.
And we've done our listeners a bit of a disservice too, because we've kind of jumped ahead a little bit here. We have to say that Rebel Yell has a mask, basically that is the Confederate flag.
Oh no, not a mask. The whole suit is the Confederate flag.
Yeah, well, the suit could be. I will say could be masked as not necessarily the Confederate flag, but
let's just say the stars and the bars feature very prominently on his head.
Yes. Region. So some of these I like to give little titles for them, so I remembered what it was, and basically I just called this one "Racism the Comic," because that's all this is.
Now I will say I'm a little confused by this. So he got kicked off Kickstarter, right?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Yes, they censored this on Kickstarter.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not sure I'm okay with that.
I don't have a problem with that.
You don't have a problem with it being censored on Kickstarter?
No.
Nothing on this is racist at all. Southern pride is not the same as outright racism. Obviously, I think people that have Southern pride are probably a little bit bigoted and racist because I think that's part of their culture. I'm gonna get nailed for that, but I don't think anything on this page is racist.
While I agree with you, it is not. It is not outwardly racist. I think at this point, for me, this is my point of view, and you're more than welcome to disagree with it. I think we can no longer look at the Confederate flag and not see racism.
I agree, but that doesn't mean we should delete it from our history and delete it from everything else in society, though. Especially if it's not being portrayed in a racist fashion.
I agree with some of what you said there. We shouldn't be deleted from history. We should know what it is. But if you have a website that people can put up products and you disagree with it, that's fine. Take them down. I have no problem with if somebody's on Kickstarter trying to start up a Confederate flag manufacturing plant and they take that down. I have no problem with that at all. I think this is a similar.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just surprised that they would go to that length when it's not outwardly racist. You know what I mean? Like,
I think that's the problem.
They're making a comic book character. Like, okay, fuck it.
I think that's part of the problem here, though, is that yes, you're right. It's not outwardly racist. It just has racist undertones to it. And let's pull back the veil a little bit here and get rid of this shit because it's harmful to everyone. I don't know. That's. I'm completely okay with that. If I remember correctly, I think this was the one that they had to do a second Kickstarter to it because the first one was the first one got scammed basically.
Yes,
correct. 80% of their backers were not real. So
right.
So they had to do a second one.
Just a little surprised they took it off Kickstarter. I'm a little surprised by something this small little project got censored, I guess. But whatever. I mean, it's fine. Sure.
I mean, I'm sure they have an algorithm that looks through for content like that, and they decided to take it off. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it. But would you like to move on to another one?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So we got one. I guess we're going to probably do one last one, depending on how quickly we go through this. We'll see. So what I have here, I'm just going to... This is Prayer the Game. Prayer, like...
Whoa, what?
Yes, Prayer the Game.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. The description here is it's a poker-style game that uses biblical prayers as playing cards. Match 5 prayer cards to create to create intersections for prayer request cards. Okay. I'd also like to say the picture for this is Prayer Card the Game, not a substitute. I have no fucking clue what they're talking about. But
substitute for praying.
Sure. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to play this video for you.
Got it.
Prayer the Game contains 2 sets of cards, the prayer request cards and the prayer cards. 1 prayer request is used per hand of play. Deal out the prayer cards to the players, 5 to 11 per hand. Our favorite game is 5-card Texas Hold'em, where the dealer draws 3 more prayer cards everyone can play off. What I am showing you here is a hand of 7-card stud. Players now...
Okay, I'm just going to stop this right here.
You can just stop, yeah. I'm done.
I kind of urge you to go watch this video because none of the cards are the same. So how the fuck are you playing Texas Hold'em? Like, how are you... none of them... There's no correlation between them. There's nothing to... There's no suits. There's no numbers. There's no... there are passages from the Bible, but none of them... how do you make a hand? Like, am I supposed to know how to do that?
Yes.
Is that right? Oh man, I saw this one and they are. This is This is the first game in this series, by the way. If you'd like to know.
Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me.
Right. Yes. and they have a company called Billiards Studio. That the link to it just goes to a Facebook page, so you know it's a real professional outfit. And the logos for this shit is just it's so. I'm jealous because I can't do Photoshop that bad. I wish I could to make some of our pictures. Not that anything that I do for this podcast is artistic or stellar in any stretch of the imagination. But I wish I could do stuff more shitty to kind of mimic what they do. But
nice.
Yeah. It had a goal. It has. I'm sorry. This is still an ongoing thing. It has a goal of $2,500, and sadly, with 6 backers, they only have $201.
Oh, they're cute. They'll make it maybe though.
Maybe, I guess. Wow. It's just such a fucking stupid thing.
It's really dumb when you realize that most people that are super religious don't approve of gambling, and yet they're playing cards.
And the other, that is a great point, actually, because I actually hadn't thought about that idea of it. But I don't understand, and this is me coming from a religious background, I don't understand the religious need to make a secular game or object or whatever your own. Like, was Texas Hold'em really that bad that you needed to come up with a prayer game for it?
Well, yeah, they don't let you usually play Hold'em because it's gambling, which is usually not allowed in most religions if you're pretty religious about it. So they needed to make it more different. It's not gambling now. Now it's praying.
I mean,
it's another attempt by the religious right to justify their vices.
Sure. Yes, absolutely. I just don't. I just don't understand. And every, or I shouldn't say every because I don't know. But in 99% of the attempts that religious people make an attempt to take something like this, like games or movies, they're usually terrible.
The only exception to that proves the rule is Chick-fil-A. They took the chicken sandwich and made it the best ever.
That's true. Hey, and some Christian rock isn't all that bad.
You're an idiot.
All right. I think we only have time for you. Do you want to get to your end times, or you want to?
Yes,
go?
we have end times. So
okay.
Travis, I put a link on the list there, the last one on the list there.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and cue that up, and we'll listen to it?
Oh, sure. Let's a second here.
Prepare for the end. This is the finale. The epic conclusion of Greatest Hits Month.
Hold on, there's an ad that we got to get through.
I can't fucking wait to get.
Right.
I'm buying time here. I'm buffering for you.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
This is worth the wait of all of Greatest Hits Month. Is Bobo the last 5 minutes?
How long are we going to play this video?
A little bit. Don't worry, it's worth it.
You let me know when you want. Okay, here we go. This is Joe Rogan's podcast.
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
In your phone, you have the fucking
I don't put a case on it.
escape in your on your phone. Your lock screen is the Stonehenge of Manhattan.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, Manhattan Henge. That's sorry.
And you have no case on your phone, so you're a risk taker.
Right. No. So you can think of it as risk taking, or when I got the phone, because I admire how thin this is.
Right.
I'd like technology.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Serving
Sleek.
me. Okay. So what I did when I got the phone, I said, "Let me do this with it." Okay.
Flip it around.
Yes. Okay. And I reminded myself, why do in the military cadets, why do they twirl their gun? Of what possible value is this in combat? Why do they do these things with their gun? And then I realized you're not supposed to drop your gun ever. Ever. So if you twirl the gun and you don't drop it, it means stuff can happen to you in combat, and it is always attached to your body. So I said when I got my phone, I said, let me just do this. Okay, let me just do this. If I pick up the phone and
dropped it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So when you do that, then you never drop your phone. So it's
Stop.
not that I'm a risk taker. It's
I
that
literally
I've
can't take
changed
any
my
more of this
risk
garbage.
to make it.
All right, what's your problem with it?
I fucking hate Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Okay.
He literally told me that this is what you're watching. If you're not watching the podcast, it doesn't matter. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a above middle-aged, almost obese black man who is twirling a phone around in his hand to show you that he has now improved his dexterity to a level that he doesn't need to have a case on his phone because he will never drop it just by practicing twirling the phone around in his hand for a few minutes.
Right.
The pretentiousness of this guy is fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's fucking ludicrous. He literally compared himself to a soldier in battle never dropping their gun by saying, when I bought my phone for the first 5 minutes, I twirled it around in my hand, and now I'll never drop it ever in any situation. So I don't even need a case for it, Joe Rogan, because that's how awesome I am. Fuck that guy in his fucking ass. He is the biggest douchebag I've ever met. Him and Elon Musk should have babies together. Just so they can have the most pretentious kid in the face of the world.
Okay.
I fucking can't stand that. Like, what does he think? He thinks he's that fucking cool and talented and special. That's what he did. He thinks that's legitimate. He buys into his own fucking bullshit.
I mean, I feel okay. I don't have a problem. I mean, he saw a correlation of twirling your gun to not dropping it.
Yes, but that's not why you drop your phone.
No, I understand that, and I didn't get that you will. Well, I mean, he did say you will never drop your phone, but
right, that's exactly what he said. Ever.
I understand that's weird. That's funny and stupid, but I don't know. This is
it's stupid. It's not funny. It's just stupid because he's a fucking idiot. And yet we listen to this guy to have like life-changing epiphanies on like space and science and physics. That I watched a fucking obese black man twirl a fucking phone in his hand.
Sure. Why are you watching it in the first place?
Oh, someone sent it to me and said you'll like this video. So I started watching it because, of course, I'm curious. And if it's Neil deGrasse Tyson, I want to see what dumb thing he does next. And then I was rewarded with him twirling his phone in his hands and saying, I'll never drop it, ever. Ever. Like a soldier in battle. I will never drop my phone again.
I don't know. I had this conversation with somebody in my life, literally this week. Like, I don't understand why you let trivial shit like this upset you and get you this fired
I can't stand them so much.
Like, I mean, this is the dumbest fucking thing to get upset about. Like,
I'm not upset. I think it's ridiculous.
You're a little upset, and you made it a point to talk about it on the podcast about this. Which,
yeah, because it's funny, because it's fucking great radio, because he's a fucking moron, and he deserves to get fucking flambéed at every point when he does something stupid, because everyone like reveres him as some smart, like scientific intellectual. And it's ridiculous. Like the facade of what he does, that he buys into it, I just can't stand it.
Okay, sure.
Him and Elon Musk should have fucking butt sex together and make a baby somehow. So maybe they'll find scientifically a way to do it because they're so fucking enlightened and above all of us.
They might.
They'll find a way, just like in fucking Junior.
Either that or you'll find something else to be focused on. I don't know which one.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The number is 747 banging.
That's 747-226-4464.
Go ahead and call in and let us know what tricks you use to never drop your phone. I want to know what kind of other tricks people have that don't. Or do you just drop your phone all the time? Is that what happens if you don't do these tricks? I want to know what you guys are doing out there in the real world. You just using cases like a bunch of schmucks, or you doing exercises to not ever drop your phones again?
It is funny how I mentioned earlier this episode about how I don't have a case on my phone. And
right, but I bet you drop your phone.
Oh, I've dropped it. Yeah, of course.
Okay, great. So you're not above us. You're like the average common man. You're out there dropping your phone, taking risks. But you didn't do the training that Neil deGrasse Tyson says you should do. If you had done that, Travis, you would never drop it again.
Oh, absolutely. And that's exactly what I'm going to do as soon as we're done with this episode. I'm going to do the training, and I'm going to be above you.
I'll tell you what, Travis.
Yes.
You should do, honestly, when we hang up, I want you to twirl the phone in your hand for a few minutes and train your dexterity to never drop it. And then I want you to tell us this week on the podcast how long it went before you dropped your phone.
Oh, it's not going to go very long. That's why I'm not going to do it.
I know, but I want to know. This is science, all right? Just like Neil deGrasse Tyson. We got to do something scientific here.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it because it's dumb, and I'm not going to do it. That's all it is. Like,
I got you to say he's dumb, so there we go. Anyways, pwthepodcast.com, PW the Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all the social media stuff. You can find us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher. It's Prestige Worldwide, the podcast.
Yes.
That's all I got. Thanks for listening to Greatest Hits Month. We appreciate it. Tell your friends, tell your loved ones. Come join the Fantasy Movie League, fantasymovieleague.com. Prestige Worldwide, the podcast is the league. Password is Travis Bobo. Come join us. Come play. Come listen to the podcast. Share around. Next month's going to be a fucking great one. We're going to do a fucking live taping of some stuff down when we go down to another state, which we'll talk about later on a future episode. We're going to have some fun stuff with that. We've got a lot of fun things in store for the next month. So
can't wait.
All right. I'll catch you guys next week.
See you next Thursday.